It's been an absolutely crazy week for CS investing, starting off with the Armory. And now if we want to talk about it, the unboxing ROI has always been extremely high for the character craft stickers and the elemental craft stickers. We've known this, we've talked about these being one of the best options, but there is a new contender in town. In fact, it's only a 6% difference in terms of unboxing ROI. That's the Overpass 2024 collection, and the graphic is nearly identical. This is very interesting because it shows people are still really interested in these skins. We just previously talked about it, but honestly, a lot of Armory items could have the potential to keep on going up inside of the current market dynamic. People are not redeeming their stars significantly close to the rates that we need to see for these items to be sustained, let alone be decreasing. And I think right now, honestly, the majority of these items are sitting in a very good position. Obviously, this is definitely subject to change because you can buy more Armory passes, but not everyone's looking to make an $80 investment on 5 brand new passes, especially when they don't know the future inside of this area. With Shanghai coming up, there's a lot of different things people are spending their money on. The Armory right now does not seem to be as significant of a factor as we've seen previously. SkinSwap just went ahead and dropped their biggest update ever. Not only are they sponsoring you with that top link in the description, but they're also introducing backpacks, allowing you to buy any item on the site and it's going to be personally held for you. Their trading feature is often told to be the best in the business, offering near instant trades, taking under 30 seconds right now. And their selling feature is instant as well, offering PayPal, crypto, and tons of different options if you're looking to get your money this second. And finally, they've always got that 40% deposit bonus if you're looking to pick up some brand new skins, so try them out today. There's no reason not to. Now, talking about the Americas RMR, which has officially finished, we've got our 7 teams that are going to be moving on to the Shanghai Major here. Unfortunately, 9Z is not going to be one of them. Now, they were 2-0, proceeded to then go 0-3. Absolutely disappointing, but they do have one borderless sticker, so it's going to remain that way. The other team we're going to be watching here is going to be MIBR. They only have one borderless sticker out there right now. It's a little bit of a lesser interest sticker, so take that as what you will. Wildcard is the only brand new sticker that's going to be coming out from Shanghai. The other 5 teams are going to be repeaters. We've got Liquid, Complexity, Pain, Imperial, and Furia. These are 5 teams that have a significant amount of stickers out there right now, and honestly, adding another one for Shanghai probably not going to impact them much overall, especially considering most of these have either had a Paris or a Copenhagen sticker, which is extremely cheap for most of these price points. The last thing to note is Legacy only has one borderless sticker out there, and it's going to remain that way. They did not qualify here, but it's from Copenhagen and it's extremely cheap, so it's probably not going to impact the overall market dynamic too much. Now, talking about those European RMRs, Shanghai has officially got their Europe RMR-A underway as you're watching this video. It started yesterday. This is a lot of your big name teams. We've got Navi, Vitality, Mouse, FaZe, Fnatic, Gamer Legion, a ton of others including Cloud9. Now, inside of this area, there's really only one team that you should be watching if you've got a Copenhagen investment. That's going to be SAW. SAW is currently the only team out of these ones that has one borderless sticker out there, along with Fnatic. Fnatic is a little bit of a different story though. Obviously, Fnatic comes from Paris, which is obviously at a very cheap price point, so it's really hard to price that in of what exactly is going to be happening inside of this area. Then we've got Europe RMR-B going to be starting just a couple days later. This one's got a lot of those brand new teams that I would love to see some brand new stickers inside of this area. Unfortunately, it's not going to be starting for roughly 4 or 5 days from the time you're watching this video, so you do have time to plan, and we're going to give you some updates as those games start to play, but that's a little bit away. In other news, I've made one of my biggest claims in a while when it comes to the case market. Now, I went ahead and analyzed the case market in this video. I highly suggest you check it out, but overall, I found some very positive outlooks. We want to talk about the supply of these cases. Many of them have gone down significantly, and they're still at a very similar price point to what we were seeing right after the CS2 hype. Therefore, that obviously leads us to suggest these price points are potentially a little bit undervalued inside the current market. And if we want to look at the current market for these cases, we really haven't been seeing too much going on. Most of them are relatively stable inside of this area, which is definitely not a bad thing. I'm very acceptable inside of this area with this case market. I don't necessarily think these are going to be blowing up overnight, especially not today or tomorrow, but I think one day is going to come where some update's going to tip these cases. They're going to go absolutely insane for the most part. Obviously, this is just my personal projection based off the past data and everything I've analyzed inside this area, but I'm very, very optimistic about the outlook inside this area. The supply definitely shows that we are running out of cases. Everyone can see that very clearly, but the price points do not reflect that data just yet. You could say it's priced in, but honestly, if we want to look at the unboxing numbers, we are still seeing very significant unboxings for nearly all cases. A lot of them have just started to shift towards those active duty cases. If we want to look at the active duty cases, they're going up in value right now, even though they're going up in supply because of the gallery case. Overall, the data is coming together very clearly for me, and it's saying that these cases are potentially a fair bit undervalued right now. Now, I don't think you should explicitly make an investment just because of what I've said inside of this area, but overall, I'm definitely starting to feel a lot stronger inside of this than I was just a couple months ago. And guess what time it is? It's train time, and today we're going to be talking about the brand new map, and especially that brand new logo, because that has a lot of implications. But overall, Valve released a couple big updates over the past couple of days. They've got brand new train, and we've got a lot of different ways on how skins are looking inside of the game. As much as I really like those from a gameplay aspect, there is some investing aspect. A lot of brand new shiny items are finally shiny inside of CS2, talking about the untapped potential inside of this. But going back to train, look at this brand new logo right here. area. If that doesn't get you excited, I don't know what will, because to me, that screams a brand new collection coming along with it eventually. In my personal opinion, we've got a very strong possibility of a brand new train collection. Now talking about our old train collection, is there investment opportunity there? It's kind of mixed in my personal opinion. I definitely think there is some potential just because these are obviously discontinued skins. They are from an operation and therefore they definitely have that potential coming along with them. But I would caution you to be very hesitant about making a brand new investment into this area thinking something special is going to come along with them because there is potentially a brand new train collection. Obviously that brings hype, which is great and all, but these skins are discontinued as an operation collection. If you want to talk about the rest of them, overall these collections are great investments, but don't think you're going to get anything special in my personal opinion just because it's the train collection. It could very easily just be discontinued and forgotten like the rest of the operation collections and go slowly over time, which I think is a very strong possibility. Now talking about brand new maps, we've got train and we've got a couple other ones that came along with it. Most of these are wingman maps. Honestly, they kind of suck. I'm not the biggest fan, but we've got one very interesting thing inside of train, and that's a timetable right here. If you want to look at it, these are all in Russian, but they translate out exactly precisely to what we've seen so far for maps. It's absolutely insane, especially if we want to zoom in right here. As we can see, we've got castle, and what exactly is that? It's gotta be cobblestone. Cobblestone is one that's been rumored to be coming back for CS2 for a fair amount of time, and that's really important because honestly, if cobblestone comes back, I would definitely bet there's going to be a lot of content that comes along with it. Cobblestone is the most missed map for the majority of older CS players, and that's the demographic they're trying to pull back with CS2 right here. There is a strong potential that if we see cobblestone, in my personal opinion, there's going to be a major update coming along with it, but this is a very interesting graphic right here showing exactly what the timeline potentially is. Now obviously there's no guarantee, but it's very interesting and very, very promising. Now when we're talking about content that's currently missing from CS2, there's a lot of things that are missing, but one brand new thing that's currently starting to pop up in the code is going to be pets. Now it's mentioned inside of the latest CS2 update, and it's going to be probably a brand new cosmetic item, but it's very interesting to add this to the list of things that we are also missing. Coming from the official CSGO Twitter account was the boss pin. This is that crown foil pin. It's very interesting considering they specifically tweeted it. We've got the series 4 of pins that was in the code. It was found. It was definitely confirmed by Valve with this tweet, and yet we really haven't seen anything for it as well, along with an agents pack. Now this one's a little bit more loosey-goosey. This is the official image that was found in the game file, so obviously it's definitely something that was in the works at the very least, and it could be very old, but it's once again something that was found in the game files. And I tell you this just so you know that nothing like this is guaranteed to make it into the game. Just because something is found in the files doesn't mean it's going to be actively coming out next week, next year, or even at all. Now what exactly am I doing right now? The first thing is definitely going to be checking out these cases. Overall, the case unboxing numbers are something I'm very closely monitoring, and even though we're seeing a little bit of a downturn right now, I'm still very positive about the outlook inside of this area. I think it's very, very strong. The other thing is obviously those RMRs. So we've got the European RMR-A and RMR-B that are going to be very interesting to see who exactly is going to be making it to the Legend stage, the Challenger stage, and overall who's making it to the Major is going to be very important for investing. That's all I got. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day.